Hi there, everybody. This is the CEO of Poleshift Alert, and today we are going to have ourselves a great day. We're going to discuss some fascinating things in the world. I got out my best three-piece suit. We're going to take care of a lot of very important business today. This should get me the Nobel Peace Prize. I wanted to make a little statement to some other podcasters out there. I know that my numbers don't appear to be as big as yours. I think they're a bunch of hocus pocus, frankly. I think I've shown enough evidence that maybe my numbers are a little bit bigger than they're showing there. But I'll tell you one thing, if you guys are ever looking for a three-piece suit, I recommend that you go have it tailored over there at this place by the Red Dragon in Las Vegas. I woke up in a dumpster outside of there, and the place, it's wonderful. The suit fits great. I mean, just look at the fit. It fits like a charm. It's a head-turning suit. Now let's get down to some business here, shall we? So apparently, human beings originated from 5 planets in the Tau Ceti system. Now, there are 5 planets there, and apparently we originate from this 5 planets is where human beings first exodus from and came to Earth, according to the Anunnaki and the Sumerian tablets that were found and translated. Human beings are from Tau Ceti, not Earth. So we are the aliens. We are not from Earth. We are from Tau Ceti. That's where we originated, on 5 planets. I will name the 5 planets. They're planet B, C, D, E, and F in the Tau Ceti system is where Earthlings came from. There are 8 billion people on Earth. Planet Lulu in Orion is inhabited by 11 billion human beings. It is the second Earth. Planet Lulu in Orion is inhabited by 11 billion humans. There are 12 worlds that we live on: Mars, Venus, Molmul, Sibziana, Gudana, En, Mashara, Tiamat, Nibiru, and Kai, and Apasu, and Namu. There are 12 planets that human beings live on. Sorry if I stumbled on some of the words. These are straight from the Sumerian tablets. They give their locations, exact locations. So, the exact location of this planet, full of more than 3 billion more human beings than Earth, who are more technologically advanced than us, who want you to know they say hello, and they're rooting for us. They know what evil we're up against. But they were the more advanced version of us. Once they got everything right, they seeded another planet. Once they got this one the way they wanted it. And that right there is our second Earth. Wow. Are you part of the forgetting? Are you part of the endless hunger? Enki returned to Earth and wrote a tablet about what he saw of his creation after they had gone by for years and years and years without him. And in 4,000-year-old Sumerian clay tablets, he made this comment: they never look up anymore. All they do is look at these little mirrors in their hands. But they're not mirrors. There's something showing on them. They don't know what they see. He is saying in these tablets that in ancient Egyptian times and Sumerian times, they had cell phones and the same technology as we do. All of our history has been hidden from us, our past, our future, and including our present, being snatched away from us by a bunch of billionaires, I'm assuming, who think they're somehow better than us. What makes the light glow from you any more than anyone else? You think that your blood simply gives you the right to determine the future of mankind when there are brilliant men standing around you and the only thing that you can do is fear them? Shouldn't you embrace great men? I thought humanity was all in this together. But you're proving that that's not the case. Why is that? Why would you want to harm another human being? Why would you want to not advance our race with every great human mind there is available to advance it with? You know, I hear podcasters and stuff talking on there because they think that some other, small guys like me are trying to get in their lane or whatever, and they see that I have 103, you know, people following me on this website over there, the YouTube or whatever, and over here I have no numbers and this and that, and they simply don't believe that my numbers are as high as I say they are. And then I sent to YouTube and I put right on my YouTube, hey, how did I get 1.1 million retweets of this particular post with no other interactions? So you can prove that YouTube's numbers are lies. Just go look at my 10-minute episodes list. It'll tell you how many people have come to see the videos. And then just look inside the video page and start counting. And you can see that they're lying right on their cover pages about my numbers. So if you want to see that YouTube's numbers are lies, just go look for yourself. Go look at my 10-minute videos and it'll tell you how many views they have. And then go inside the 10-minute videos and you'll see that there's way more views than it shows. YouTube's numbers are lies. These numbers are lies. They're all lies. But you guys can say I'm a joke and that I don't deserve in your category. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're all so much better than me. And, some fat slob of a podcaster or some loser of a podcaster that's getting sued for people by regurgitating a bunch of junk that nobody wants to hear. Maybe you guys are all better than me. Maybe I'm a nobody, just like you guys say. And I'm fine to stay right here in my lane, having nobody view me and nobody see me. I'm being seen somewhere, and that's all that matters. I'm not trying to stomp on anybody. All I wanted to do is for my talent as a radio broadcaster to be seen. I went to school as a radio broadcaster. I went to school as a musician. I've done fine on the musician side. I just want to let people know my talent as a radio disc jockey and as a talent as a man who's an intelligent individual and an American. I wasn't trying to get in any sort of trouble or give anybody any sort of problems. I was trying to create some comedy and have fun. That's all. It does say right there 1.18 million views, up 4.9% from last week. And it does show 1 week. So that does show that I have 100 million views a year. Sure does show that. You guys can keep saying I don't have those numbers, but that's a screenshot. I can show you all kinds of big numbers. You don't need to see them. My numbers are legit. I'm the real deal. Not trying to stomp on you. Don't try to stomp on me, or we'll go for it. We just need to understand that this website's not about me. It's about Earth's magnetic shield failing faster than expected and us having a pole shift of Earth. Let's remember that. Let's not try to get all heated and hate on people all the time. That's getting old. Let's be cool.